There's a whole bucket of lead here. That really weighs. And as far as this stuff's concerned, I am not going to be able to finish today. The pile's really getting thin here. The pickings are slim. I still don't got that. I still don't have that thing running. Plates, etc. Very frustrating. Ooh, that's heavier than I thought. I'll put that there. Few more days like this and there pretty much won't be anything left. I've been here a good part of the day, and yeah, when when the tin shred runs down, it's not easy to make a you know, a good scrap load out of what's left, because a lot of the stuff requires some hard processing. Like all that aluminum, I either gotta toss it off as shred, or I could toss it off as breakage aluminum, but the price is just about the same, so what's the point? It's pretty heavy here. Well, this is I'm done with that for now. So I would say together, these two buckets together are probably worth about 40 bucks. And those dishwashers are straight. There's not a bunch of crap in there. These aren't straight. They need to be cleaned. That's for something. All I could hope for is a really good weekend. There's some brass claims in here. Pretty much just get it all indoors, straighten this place out like I've been trying to, and I mean, I've really dug a hole into that Massive file right there. They want to move that big truck. I don't understand what the point of that is. And they want this concrete going. It'll actually be a big relief when all this scrap is not laying about out here like this. I'll feel better about myself. Just having this big mess. Plus, I've heard that the rent is going to go up here. I don't know how much more he's going to try and charge, but it's like, really? I mean, I'm already paying enough. The pay isn't going up. Oh, plus they're taking in more renters over here too, more truck driver people. This guy cleared out all of his stuff right here because I guess he's expanding his operation or something. Unless he wants to put his RV back here. That's really something. There's my fire barrel there. Yeah, nothing in the truck. Not like I'm, you know, faking it or pretending. You know, like some channels. Ooh. Actually, if I just concentrated on picking up this stuff, it should only take me a day to actually move it all. Not even. It should take about 8 hours actually. But I don't really want to move it if I don't have to, because it's like double work. What I really needed to do is create an aisle so I could back my truck up to the warehouse here. That's what I'm really working on, to be honest. Some decent wire frames here. I already showed that in another video though. There just isn't the amount of scrap out there that there used to be. I mean, remember last year? I had scrap for days. I know, really, I did, all kidding aside, there was so much scrap. But that really hasn't been the case this year. I think, honestly, I think a lot of it has to do with the upcoming election. People get kind of nervous about the political future. You know, is the pendulum going to swing to the left? Is it going to stay a little bit tilted to the right? If it does stay tilted to the right, then people will feel a little bit more freer about spending money. If it tilts to the left, obviously all the goofy groups with their causes and stuff enjoy that, but that doesn't put any money in a working man's pocket. that puts money in the pocket of people that draw benefits and stuff. But if you're a working stiff, it really doesn't do you any good. So if you're a producer, when the politics swing towards the left, it's not really a good thing. If you're a taker and the politics swing to the left, you see that as a good thing, because you get to soak up the benefits. That's a simple way of, that's a thumbnail sketch way of putting it. And me, I'm disappointed in myself. This place is still such a gigantic mess. But this isn't the only thing that I do. I mean, I was trying to get the van off of one of my daughter's friend's mom. They got a minivan, and it's way better on gas mileage than driving that thing to go and pick up my daughter. And the thing with the minivan, no, the Blazer is not a minivan. Some people call those things vans. That's not a van. It's too small. Minivan, it's got, I don't know, about 5 or 6 feet of length behind the seats. And you could put stuff in there, and it's got a tow hitch on there too. So if I did want to, like, get a trailer, I would put a trailer behind it. So when I'm going to get my daughter, I don't have to drive that very thirsty tank. That thing gets between 8 and 12 miles to the gallon. Which is fine. I mean, for when you need that kind of power, which you really don't need. For scrapping, you don't need that kind of power. But that's what it is. Very frustrating that this place is in this condition. I'm bringing more crap in here because I really shouldn't, but I gotta get that cleaned up out there. This brass claim, I took it out of one bucket and I put it in another. And the reason for it being in here is I like to gather all my brass in one spot, just like, you know, I like to gather all my copper. So as I find bits of this, that, and other thing, they go into one bucket or another. Like, this is the copper bucket, so I know I got copper in a bunch of different buckets, but I try and get it, as I see it, into one bucket. Or this bucket's got copper in it too, but I gotta take that off that iron pipe. What's that little orb right there? There's like a little blue. You see there? What is that thing? It's weird. I just noticed that.
Yeah, it does, right? Is that where you went for your flotation session, Brendan? No.
There's a strange little blue orb moving around.
Chicago.
Oh, that's a little weird. Alright, talk to you later.